This week, we'll pay a visit to one of the most famous weekend breakfast spots in southern Ontario, the Ringwood Grill, located just west of Stouffville. Now, what attracts folks to the Ringwood isn't the food, although the bacon and eggs are good. No, what packs them in on a Sunday morning is the motorcycle happening that takes place outside, after the good old biker brekkie has been consumed.
66 CRG15 matches.
It all started some 10 years ago when a handful of members of the Great Pine Ridge section of the Canadian Vintage Motorcycle Group needed a spot to hold their monthly meetings. The rest, as they say, is culinary history.
Sausage and eggs from Boston.
Yeah.
From there.
Yeah. Every Sunday now, and especially during the summer, there's a whole bunch of people. I mean, these are not all club members. These are just people that stop because they see a whole bunch of motorcycles, and then we get a really assorted affair of motorcycles, from old ones and right up, bang on new ones.
I put 16,000 kilometers on it the first year I got it.
It's the motorcycle fraternity. It's just that motorcyclists are a different type of person. We have lawyers, accountants, policemen, all kinds of people. Not all bikers are like they make out Satan's choice or anything like that. These are all decent fellows, decent hard-working fellows that enjoy riding on two wheels, and that's what it's about.
A few guys would meet for a quick breakfast on Sunday and then go for a ride, and gradually word of mouth it's spread, and as you can see, we can get 100 bikes out here on a good day. A lot of the people here restore their own machines. What you see is unique about this group is we'll have everything from Harleys to sport bikes to antiques, a bit of everything. It's not just, you know, specialized on one make or one interest.
Yeah, you should come up to the cottage.
Yeah.
Bring it up there.
It's pretty informal. It is hosted by the club. That is the one formal thing about it. But as far as who comes here, it's open to anybody.
I mean, they're not making
Amazing though.
Yeah, they're not making 1,000 of them.
The restaurant loves us. We're in very good terms with them. We've had no problems with the police at all so far.
You got more coffee? Thank you.
Why do so many riders come up to Ringwood to have breakfast and be here Sunday morning?
Well, I think it's an excuse for a ride. More than anything, you know, we like to get these old bikes out, and the guys with the new bikes like to get their bikes out and, you know, have a chat with each other and over a coffee or something.
One of the guys told me earlier, people here, this is a riders meeting, a riders club. It's not a polishers meeting or a polishers
that's right,
club.
yeah. Most of us agree that these bikes should be ridden. You know, they were built to be ridden, they should be ridden, and we don't really go too much on just polishing them and trailering them to events. We like to ride them. And, you know, you look underneath my bike, for instance, you'll find oil drips. So, you know, it proves it's been ridden.
This event here at Ringwood, originally it started for people like you with bikes like this, but it's grown into brand new Harley Davidsons and
well, it's just
sport bikes.
It's now become a Sunday morning social meet more than anything else, and people just bring along what they want to bring along.
How does that? Are they welcome in your mind? Or,
yeah, it's a gathering. It's got away from the original point, but it's a gathering that nobody here's got any bad attitudes or any problems, so it's a good meet. It's a good place to meet.
Now, clearly, I mean, this is a vintage, it started out anyway as a vintage group meeting. This bike is about as far away from being a vintage bike as you can get, right out of the box and customized. Why would you come up here? What is it about Ringwood that brings out guys like you?
Well, I have another bike, a custom Vulcan that I built, and we happened to come by here last year, my wife and I. She rides a Fat Boy, and we came by, we saw all these bikes. I had no idea what was going on, so we came in, and that's when we met some of these folks.
When I was a young man, this is what we used to have practically every day. But now they tell us at my age it's too bad for me.
Is it the bikes, or is it the people, or is it a combination of all of that? Or is it breakfast?
Well, breakfast is good, but, you know, I think that would be third on the list. I think the people are the most important thing.